Hi beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. So today we are talking about the 7 things that usually happens when God is about to change your life. We have different seasons in life. We have the season of elevation where things are happening for us. We are going up, 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 and we have the season of hardship and tests. This is the hardest season. This is the season where you receive attacks from left, right, and center. This is the season you feel like God has gone silent on you. This is the season you feel like your life has been paused, but actually this is the season where God is working on you. God is changing you and preparing you for the next season. Your transformation is facilitating your transition to the life you desire. So do not give up on your dreams, do not give up on your prayers, and do not give up on your Father who is in heaven. God is changing you so that you'll be able to carry the glory that is coming to you. So when God is about to change your life, these 7 things will start happening. Wrong people will live your life. Most of the time when people begin to live your life, it's actually the work of God. They are not living because you're a bad person. No. God is allowing them to live because they were going to injure you in the next season. And so He is protecting you. When people begin to live your life, you should thank God because He heard what they said behind your back. He knows that they are not for you and He is letting them go. And new people who will be overvalued to you in your next season will start to come in. Remember that not everyone around you can handle the great things that God is about to do in your life. Some people's congratulation is actually a silent, we shall see. We shall see. So my dear friend, when people start to live your life, instead of questioning God, instead of asking God why so and so is living or why so and so left you, you should thank Him. You should thank Him for exposing these people. You should thank Him for protecting you. When people start to live your life, just know that this is a sign that God is changing you. He is first changing your environment. He is changing the people around you. Like He is letting those wrong people leave. You exit the wrong environment. When God is changing your life, you will have to leave the wrong environment, be it your workplace or where you live in. You know, people's destinies are tied to their environment, and that is why you see somebody really struggling in one place, and then once they move to another place, their lives begin to change for the better. Their lives begin to flourish. When you feel like your life has been stagnant for long and you have been praying to God to open for you the doors, and then all of a sudden you start to have the urge to move, to move. And then when you enter into your socials, be it YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, you start seeing content about moving. I am moving, I am flying. That may be God directing you to vacate that area. That may be God communicating to you to move to another place because your destiny is tied to another place. So when you begin to have the urge to move, just know that God is changing you. He is changing your environment. You get ideas to create compelling value that will bring you reward. When God is changing your life, He will give you ideas that will bring you money, deals here and there, and that will change your life in general. It might be a business idea that God has placed in your heart, that God has placed inside of you. And when you start working on this business idea, you will see how things will start happening. You will see how your life will change. God has a reason why He has placed that vision inside of you. He has a reason why He is telling you to start that business. He knows that once you start working on that vision, once you start working on that idea, your life will change for the better. He knows that once you start working on this thing, the things that you have been praying for will start to come to your life. So take that leap of faith and be obedient. Follow God's words and see how He will change your life. Wrong doors are shut. On the verge of a breakthrough, or when God is changing your life, it's very common for the doors that have been serving you positively to start to close up. During this season, you may feel discouraged because these are the only doors that you had in your hand. However, it's usually a plan. God is preparing you for something greater. Believe that any door that God closes, no man can shut, and any door that God opens, no man can shut. This is God changing you and preparing you for the next season. You lose something and get a better one. God can never take something away from you without giving you a better one. New doors begin to open. When God is changing your life, He will open new doors for you. Doors of opportunities. Opportunities in the sense of a new job or career advancements. Sometimes you find that you are focused on one path, only to find that God opens a door that leads to a totally different direction, but that direction seems to align perfectly well with your purpose. It's God paving way for a new beginning. So instead of dwelling on your past losses, it's time to embrace the new opportunities with faith and gratitude. You will see why you had to go through all that. You will see that it was God changing you and preparing you for that new season. You find uncommon favor. All of a sudden, people want to help you. Even when you do not ask for the help, they are always there wanting to help. You meet someone for the very first time and they are going out of their way to help you. This is the favor I am talking about. You go to an interview and you see the big wigs in your industry in that interview. But you know what? You pass that interview and you get that job. You find that people are asking for your CV, people are asking for your bank details. It's God using these people to change your life. It is God using these people to put you in that level, you know. It is this supernatural favor that Esther in the Bible experienced. Esther was just an ordinary orphan girl, but you know what? Because of favor, the king made her the queen. This is the favor I'm talking about. You find that when God is changing your life, you begin to experience this favor, and this favor is placing you in a different level. You receive instructions to do something specific that will transform your life. Sometimes God's help doesn't come in form of financial breakthrough, but through instructions. God may use people to give you His instructions, and when you are obedient and decide to follow the instructions, your life changes. You may also hear God's audible voice. Yes, hear God's voice, like literally. I did a video where I was talking about how God communicates with us, so you can check that video out. So you can hear God's audible voice instructing you to do something. And when you put work into that thing, you see your life transform beautifully. You can also have that inward intuition that you should do something. That may be God instructing you to do that thing. So put some work into that thing and see your life change, because that is God communicating with you. That is God transforming your life. That is God giving you the instructions to change your life. So my dear friend, God has so much bigger plans for us. He wants to prosper us, and as He is doing so, these 7 things that I have mentioned will begin to happen. God has His own way of doing things, and we may not understand it, but we can always trust Him for our next steps. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.